Week 1 of the Indoor Football League has come and passed. In the first game, we got the Arizona Rattlers going to the Northern Arizona Wranglers. Arizona was favored by 7.5. They covered that spread, winning by 11 points. I predicted Arizona in this game. But in this game, Arizona's defense is really what impressed me. You may say, well, they allowed 40 points, but 2 of those touchdowns were from kickoff returns by the Wranglers. Arizona quarterback Dalton Snead played in Bay Area last year for the Bay Area Panthers of the IFL. He led the team to a championship in its second year in the league. He had a fantastic year. He comes in and does exactly what you would need and expect him to do, throwing 3 touchdowns. His backup, Garrett Kettle, came in and threw another touchdown. On the ground, they had Shannon Brooks run for 60 yards and 3 touchdowns, and Glenn Gibbons Jr. and Jamal Miles both catch 2 touchdowns. So all around, it was fantastic by the Rattlers offense. But again, the defense looked really good. Shut down the Wranglers offense. Now we get to the Wranglers. Quarterback Joshua Jones, his first year in the Indoor Football League. He is from Division II North Carolina Pembroke. He did not do great in the air. He went just 6 for 13, 36 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He had the lone lost fumble of the game and had more rushing yards than passing yards, but he did have an early touchdown in this game. His backup, Cole Dillon Sterling, came in, threw 66 yards off just 5 completions, a touchdown, and the game-sealing interception. Running back Jared Ware Jr. had 26 yards and a touchdown off of just 5 carries. And Arsiah McCorker, who I think the game MVP is for the Wranglers, caught a touchdown and returned 2 more for the Wranglers in week 1. Overall, I think Arizona's going to be a top 3 team in the league with championship potential, and the Wranglers are going to be an average sort of team. They're decently young, and they showed it this week. They are 11th in the preseason coaches poll with a plus 1,200 championship odds by DraftKings. For the Pirates, the second game of the week, the Massachusetts Pirates went to the Green Bay Blizzard. Massachusetts was favored by 4.5 and won by 4, not covering the spread. Before this game, I really thought Massachusetts, I know a lot of people thought this, Massachusetts was just going to definitely cover that spread and win by at least 5. But I think it's really a testament to how Green Bay played. Pirates quarterback Alejandro Benefield, coming back for his 5th season with the Pirates, played amazing, like he always does. He went 13 for 24, over 100 yards in the air, 3 touchdowns in the air, 3 on the ground. Running back Jimmy Robinson had 76 yards on the ground and over 100 yards of total scrimmage. Tio Redding and Isaac Zico both catching touchdowns, and the defense looking pretty solid. Coming when they need to be. For the Blizzard, again, they really impressed me. In this game, they took an early lead, and I really thought they were going to beat Massachusetts by a couple scores, but they were able to come back and win. Massachusetts scored to take the lead with 15 seconds left in the game. Green Bay, 15 seconds at the end of the game is a lot of time for an indoor football league game. Green Bay gets the ball back, drives about 25 yards, I believe, and then throws the game-sealing interception in the end zone. Max Mailer does. Max Mailer, this is his first year in the league. He is out of Division III Wisconsin Whitewater, where he put up really good stats. He really impressed me in this game. 3 touchdowns with his legs, 66% completion percentage, and 2 touchdowns in the air, and of course, that game-sealing interception. I believe he has the most passing yards. They didn't really have anything on the ground, not coming from Mailer. But overall, I mean, this Green Bay team looked very impressive in week 1. I think Massachusetts is going to be on that same caliber as Arizona, as one of those teams that can go on to win the championship. For next week, my predictions: Sioux Falls goes to Quad City. I think Quad City is going to come out of there with a win. Number 6 in the preseason coaches poll. Home game, but I mean, both of the home teams lost last week, but I think that's really going to change this upcoming week. Sioux Falls, I mean, this should be a pretty good game right there. Next, the Frisco Fighters and the Tulsa Oilers. Tulsa had an inaugural season last year. They were not good. Frisco is one of the best teams in the league. I don't think this game is particularly going to be close. I think Frisco is going to win by multiple scores. Next, I have Green Bay defeating the Iowa Barnstormers. Iowa is rated as one of the worst teams in the league, and so is Green Bay, but Green Bay really looked good last week. And I'm hoping that they continue to do that and have a solid season. I mean, maybe even push for the playoffs. But that may be a stretch. But I do believe Green Bay will win this game. Next, I have Massachusetts defeating the Jacksonville Sharks. Now, this is the Jacksonville Sharks' first year in the league. They come over from another indoor league and wanting to challenge themselves, and that's exactly what they're going to do in week 1 with the Massachusetts Pirates matchup. Massachusetts, again, one of the better teams in the league. I think they're going to come out of here with a home win. But I'm excited to see the Sharks because they are rated 7th in the preseason coaches poll for an incoming team that's pretty good, with only 800 plus 850 preseason championship odds by DraftKings. Next, we have the Vegas Nighthawks and the Arizona Rattlers. I don't think this game is going to be as easy for the Rattlers as their week 1 matchup was. But I think now that they've got a game under their belt, I mean, you have Dalton Snead at quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I think they're going to come out of here with a win, but Vegas could definitely pull the upset. Ranked 5th in the preseason coaches poll. And then finally, we have a matchup between 2 of the lowest rated teams in the league, the San Diego Strikeforce and the Duke City Gladiators. Duke City, rated as the 14th best team in the league, plus 2,800 odds. And San Diego, who is 9th in the preseason coaches poll and plus 2,000 preseason championship odds. I think this is going to be the only game where the road team wins this upcoming week. And those are my predictions. That's the video. Thank you for watching, and I will be back next week.